What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're going to be talking Town Hall 13. It seems like every day I get more and more comments talking about Town Hall 13. Even today's comment question of the day is about Town Hall 13, coming from Frederick LOL. What do you think Town Hall 13's theme is, and what do you want it to be about? Like, that kind of makes me think about the color, and KYUQII said, I hope it's green. Hopefully new walls will be green as well, so Bashing's logo will look so cool, talking about this base right here. So that got me thinking, like, what might Town Hall 13 look like? Like, what colors could it be? What could be the theme? Like, for Town Hall 12, we have, like, a blue theme here. Kind of matches, like, the Town Hall matches, like, kind of the Eagle Artillery there. Even, like, the Laboratory, even some on the cannons. There's, like, a little bit of a blue theme going on throughout. So that got me thinking, and I did a little bit of photoshopping. Now, before we even get into this video any further, I want you guys to know, this is all stuff that I have created. It is concepts. It is not real. It is speculation by me, and also just like a little bit of design stuff, so we could possibly see what a different colored Town Hall might look like. So what I did was I took the Town Hall 12, that Town Hall 12 there, and I kind of changed it a little bit to just kind of match some color themes, because I thought that could be pretty interesting. So if you guys are pumped up for this and want more news about Town Hall 13, as soon as we find out anything, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications, because nothing has been confirmed about Town Hall 13 besides that Darian said, well, yeah, we'll get Town Hall 13 eventually, or it makes sense that Town Hall 13 would come out. I mean, obviously it makes sense, but I mean, we're coming up to a point where Darian was talking about a year and a half is about when they want to, release the next Town Hall. And that window is coming up really soon. I believe the year and a half is like, what, right around December-ish? I think we got Town Hall 12 about a year and 3 months ago. So, by the end of the year, we could possibly see some news about Town Hall 13. Again, complete speculation there. I don't know. I'm 100% max for the first time ever in Clash of Clans. I would love a brand new Town Hall, more stuff to upgrade and all that kind of stuff. But what might this brand new Town Hall look like? What might Town Hall 13 look like? I mean, we could talk about if it's going to have a new weapon and all that kind of stuff. But today, I want to focus on just the color theming of it. And for this, we're just going to go over here. I'm going to remove all. We're going to go to photo mode just to lay this out, just to have a nice clean light. So again, I photoshopped these, not real, nothing official. This is just literally Town Hall 12s with different colors, just to kind of get like a color theme. So what if Town Hall 13 had a nice green theme? Like, that looks pretty slick to me, right, guys? Like, it's pretty clean. It looks nice, a little green, white, literally. It just looks crisp, but you can see some green walls. My concern with this, and if you kind of see, like with the background here, like it kind of blends in a little bit. And just imagine like the top view of it, just imagine that kind of blending in a little bit more. And like I even have like a little bit of a side view concept that I did here with just a different angle. That just, it's just too much green, Again, you could tell that that's a Town Hall 12, but what if it was green? Like, that's pretty cool, right? I thought that one looked nice, but I feel like it just blends in too much, so I don't think green makes sense. And we were talking about, like, we talk about this kind of stuff all the time, like, what color could it be? Like, in Mad Ram, we talk about this, and we were talking, Town Hall 9 is, like, the black theme. Town Hall 10 is the red theme. Town Hall 11 is white. Town Hall 12 is blue. Even the lower Town Halls kind of have like that orangish theme. So like I try to think outside the box of those to try to come up with something. So our first concept, green. What do you guys think? Do you think that Town Hall 13 could be kind of a green theme like that? Maybe green and white, maybe even green and yellow? I don't know. I kind of like it. And then even growing on that from the comment question of the day, which let's pull that back up from the comment underneath. I hope it's green, so Bashing's logo base will look so cool. Well, what if my logo base, or my logo base was just built into the Town Hall? I like to have fun with this kind of stuff, so I did just that. I made a Clash Bashing Town Hall. Oh, that's so beautiful, right, guys? Like, that looks awesome. Like, that would be so cool. I wish I could have that on my base. I would pay to have that on my base. That is incredible. So that's the green. Now, what if it was almost like a Town Hall 9 revamp. What if it was like a dark stone type theme? Like this kind of black color there. I kind of like this one. Like it kind of matches like that dark stone theme of like a Town Hall 9. Let me pull up a Town Hall 9 here to kind of compare and contrast. Let's see, Town Hall 9. Like it could kind of work in here. You see, like next to a Town Hall 9, you know, maybe add some skulls in there. I don't know. It could kind of work out. Again, you know, just throwing the concept out there, having a little bit of fun with it. But I thought that one looked pretty cool, and it's something that could maybe revisit, you know, with it being Town Hall 9 and then Town Hall 13. But let's get a peek at that side view of this one. You guys have to bear with me here. You know, I'm doing this probably all the hardest way possible to do this, but it's all right. So there we go. A little bit of a side view there. I don't know. I kind of like the darker theme of it. I feel like it would work with kind of the theme of Clash of Clans, but we already have, with Town Hall 9, we already have like that black darkened stone theme. So I don't know that that would necessarily work for, you know, a Town Hall 13 potentially. So what other colors, if we think about it? Well, if we think about like Town Halls, 8 and below, they're all kind of like that orangish theme. Like they all look, like this here. You know, where they're all like oranges with the roof, and they have like that little chimney almost type thing. Well, what if there was like a Town Hall 13 kind of similar to that? Like this. You see what I'm saying? Like that could be pretty cool too. Obviously, again, I'm not a designer. I'm not a professional designer. I'm not going to go out and just make some design from scratch. I don't really know how to do that too well, but I can add like masks and change colors. Like that's no problem for me to do. So that's why we're working with the Town Hall 12. It's the most recent thing, and we can work with the colors on there. So I think the orange theme looks pretty nice. Maybe even add a little bit more color in there. Maybe even like lighten up the front just a little bit. Let's take a look over here at the side view of this one. I don't know. It's okay. You see what I mean? I think it might need a little bit more color. I did a kind of different themes there, but the orange could be pretty interesting for a Town Hall 13 orange theme, kind of going back to basics. Maybe even throw like that stone color in of like a Town Hall 8. You know how they have, like even on a Town Hall 8, how they have like that roof, like throw like that stone color in on the top of the Town Hall 13. I don't know, could be interesting. And then the weapon, whatever, if it has a weapon, pops out, like, you know, super mega inferno or whatever it could be. I don't know. We have mega or giga Tesla, mega Tesla, you know, maybe giga inferno or something like that. So that's an orange concept. I think that could be kind of plausible. But this is something, the next one is something I kind of talked about before in the past, and it kind of makes sense because before we get into this one, let's go back to our home base here. If we look at some of the stuff in the home base, there's a little bit of like a purple theme to some of it. Like the wizard towers, even the X-bows, you know, with their little elixir pool in there. There's a little bit of like a purple theme, and I feel like purple wouldn't be too far off of a theme that they could do. Oh, hold on, I forgot to remove all. So what if it looked like a purple theme? Let's check that concept out. This one right here. This one actually turned out pretty decent. Uh-oh. Hold on. Is it too big? It might be too big. Hold on. Let me fix this. Wait a second. Oh, it's way too big. It's way too big. Why is this one so big? I can fix this, guys. I can fix it. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm doing this all the hardest way possible. There's got to be an easier way to scale this in OBS, but we're doing it the hardest way of dragging and resizing. So what if it was purple? There we go. It almost like looks like a Minnesota Vikings purple, like with the dark theme. I kind of like the way this one looked. The door kind of needs a little bit of improvement. That door color kind of seems off, but I like the way this one turned out. It looked really cool with that kind of like stone and purple. Like I feel like that could be a real thing to come to Clash of Clans. I don't know. So far, what do you guys think? What are you guys liking? Let's check out the side view of the purple one. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh my goodness. I'm messing this all up, guys. Messing it all up. So, like, you know, the purple, I think that looks really good, personally. I don't know. What do you guys think? So those were 4 concepts that I did for a potential, again, 100% speculation, concepts, fake, Photoshop. This is 100% Photoshop, guys. This is not real. I made these. I spent a little bit of time having some fun with it. But what do you guys think about it? Do you think that could possibly be some color theming in there? I'm really in love with the green, but then again, I'm really biased to the green. I don't know why this one's so small. That one's really, really small for some reason. Obviously, I'm really biased to the green, but I think the green might be my favorite out of these. The purple's pretty cool, but green, I mean, look at the CB. The CB base is pretty nasty, right? Even without the letters on there. Like, that's pretty clean. Like, what if Town Hall 13... I mean, that would never happen. I don't think Supercell loves me to put me on a Town Hall. Supercell, call me. We can make it happen. I'm down. I'll send you the assets. We'll make it happen. But what do you guys think? What color do you think Town Hall 13 might be? What kind of theme do you think Town Hall 13 might have? And then, like, what weapon do you think it might have? I guess that's the big question. Do you think it's going to have a weapon? Because I feel like you can't go Town Hall 12 with the Giga Tesla Giga Bomb. Huge game changers, by the way. And revert to no weapon. I feel like Town Hall 13 has to have a weapon, whether it be like some kind of like multi-inferno type thing, like a cool like ramped up multi-inferno on the top would be cool, and then it just drops off a even more powerful Giga Bomb, what we could call it like a lava core or something. That could be cool. I don't know if that's something like in my capabilities to kind of render up and kind of mock up and like, you know, make a new Town Hall with a weapon. I don't think that's something I can personally do. I can try, but I don't know. Maybe we could have some fun, or maybe like a super expo on top of the Town Hall. What do you guys think? Let's speculate down there in the comments, and let me know what you guys have thought about these 4 potential color themes for Town Hall 13. Let me know what you guys think about them. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications, because once any real news comes out about Town Hall 13, you guys know I'll have it for you as soon as I possibly can, and we'll get it out. We'll talk about it. We'll speculate some more, but for now, we're just photoshopping some Town Hall designs, having some fun with it, because I cannot wait for a huge new update. Like, I think a Town Hall 13 update would be incredible. Again, we talked about the timeline before. I don't think that's going to happen before the World Championships finals, though, which is at the end of October. I believe it's the last weekend in October. So I think, if anything, we're looking probably end of the year, guys. If we're gonna get a Town Hall 13 or any crazy big update, it's gonna be end of the year, maybe even early next year, in my personal opinion. Just with the World Championships, they're not gonna introduce anything crazy, because that would mess up. There's $1 million on the line. They're not gonna mess with that. It's a huge production. They put a ton of effort into it this season. They're not gonna mess with that. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on it if you did like these 4 concepts that I kind of rendered up, mocked up. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any future uploads of mine. And if you did happen to miss yesterday's video, you can check it out right over there.